Hello and welcome to Silver Not Reads, or Plays, but Rants. Yes, I've gone down the typical Englishman route, and I'm going to rant about everything I can. I'm going to do my first game rant. It's going to be about this. Oh no, that's the wrong game. Actually, I'm going to rant about this. I ordered this on the I think it's the 23rd or the 22nd of December. It's now the 2nd of bloody January, or whenever I've uploaded it. Whatever. And I ordered the special edition of this because leaving bloody fingerprints. I'm a very keen fan on the Hitman games. I absolutely love Blood Money. And I ordered the special edition. They've sent it late, and they've sent the bloody regular edition. Well, if that's not ranting about, what is? Poor grammar form, because I said that sentence wrong. But anyway, here's the game I'll be whinging about today. I wish I could throw it in the frame. F.E.A.R. First Encounter Assault Recon. Now, as you know, I did try playing this, but I've removed the videos from my uploads because I absolutely hated this game. I hate it with a passion. I hate it. I just hate it. And there's so many things I hate about it. And we're going to start with the box. Not the front, but the back, where all the information is. That sentence in particular, one of the leading FPS lights on the Xbox 360. Now, there's a ... there. So I suppose that means if you want a cheapo game that's absolute rubbish, then this is one of the leading lights on the Xbox. Because this game is far from a leading light. The problem I have with this is the way it was shown on the market. It was shown quite well. You know, it was shown as like a Doom type game. I mean, if you haven't played Doom, where have you been for the last 20 years? But Doom is a first person shooter and also a horror. Now, not many game companies can integrate both shoot 'em ups and horror. This fails to do both, because I'm sure if you did manage to see me play this, I had a couple of jumps when she showed up, Alma, the girl who needs a haircut and looks suspiciously like the Grudge, or the Grudge girl. And then the rest of the time, I was killing these guys, shooting bad guys, and that was the problem I had with this. It was more shoot 'em up than it was horror. You had a couple of jump scares, and that was about it. Whereas if you've played on Doom, then you'll see that that's, in my opinion, it's integrated shoot 'em ups and horror very well. Another thing I'd like to... My hand looks huge. Another thing I'd like to talk about, the shooting on this game. Oh, how many times that's caused me trouble. I really shouldn't do that, should I? Because that looks wrong. Now that is much better. As I was saying about the shooting, the enemies in this game seem to have absolutely spectacular aim. And even though you use the same guns, oh no, your accuracy is far from brilliant. You'll shoot someone in the face, it'll hit a window or your granny's teapot. I mean, look at that sticker. F.E.A.R. is an essential purchase. Again, that's from the 360 magazine, is that one? They're both from the Xbox 360 magazine. Oh, it's a poor one, Microsoft. Very poor. Then I'm going to stop talking about the shooting because I wouldn't be able to stop myself. Let's talk about the story. Now, I got about, I think, halfway into the game, and I could not absorb myself into this story simply because you're spending too much time shooting someone or looking for a med pack. I haven't got any health. I've only got 15 health. And I've got to fight the boss, and I can't do that. I mean, yeah, you look at strategy games. I mean, let's take Dishonored for example. It's not exactly too much of a strategy, but you're going to need health everywhere. But at least you can focus on the main story without being savaged by 15 creatures. I know that F.E.A.R. is a completely different game, but it's still no excuse for how poor this is. I mean, people went out and bought this. I mean, Quite scandalously, I've ripped off the sticker in disgust. Mwah! Cost me £35. Yes. Not £3.50. £35 I spent on this. Surprisingly, F.E.A.R 2 was only £20. I'm not too sure why. Because that's better than this, and F.E.A.R 3 is selling for even cheaper. I'm yet to buy that. I'm being very put off by it. If it's anything like this, which I've been told it isn't, but these are by F.E.A.R fans. You cannot trust a F.E.A.R fan. Can you? Actually, I will mention just one more thing about the shooting. There's a saying going around at the moment, if it's not Call of Duty, it's not any good. Now, that's not specifically true. I mean, you look at Medal of Honor, you look at Battlefield, I think the shooting in that's very good. And this game was made... When was it made? I don't think it says anywhere. I'm not too sure it says it anywhere. Nope. It might be in the instruction manual. It's on the disc. 2006. There. Well, you can... There, just at the top. 2006 this was made. And there was a lot of good games around at that time, if I can remember any, but... Well, I can't remember many. But I don't know how they've made the shooting in this. The last thing I want to talk about is the multiplayer. Now, I've never got a chance to play F.E.A.R multiplayer. It says, frantic multiplayer support for up to 16 players. I'm surprised there's 16 people playing this. We're all idiots for buying it. I've been told by, a few friends who have the game that the multiplayer on this is absolutely terrible. That it's kind of like someone just slung in a map and they're going, go on, kill yourselves. Whereas on F.E.A.R 3, I've been told it's a huge improvement, but it should have been on this. I can't really comment on the multiplayer because I've never played it, but I've just heard negative things. Look at the box, look how action-packed that all looks. Hiding behind cover, shooting, there, look, shooting enemies through a door. Being shot at while in a toilet. And a little girl playing with fire. How parent-friendly. Contains strong bloody violence and horror. Well, you're wrong on the second one, friend. There's no horror in this. So my final verdict. If you see this as a cheap game, or if you were given this for Christmas or for your birthday, I'm sorry. If it's F.E.A.R 3, I'm not sorry. But if you've got this, well, snap it, burn it, destroy it. But if you want a cheap game, you can probably get it for £5 in any game shops. My advice, don't buy this, buy something better. Doom, for example. Doom 3, the special edition is not just Doom 1, not Doom 2, but Doom 3. 3 Doom games, even Doom 1, I think was made in the 80s. Better than this. The shooting is more accurate. The graphics aren't as good, obviously, because you're 2D, and everything else is kind of 2D as well. But if you want this for cheap, go and buy it. If you don't mind, I'm going to play this, and then make some Dead Space videos. Goodbye. Ah! Run! Run, you fucking pussy, run! Isaac! Run! Get in the fucking lift! Get in the lift! Shut the door!